Time is now 6:38. If you're planning to go to one of those events this weekend and also trick-or-treating Tuesday, you either need two different costumes or you need to have some layers planned.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. The layer is probably the best case scenario because we're going to be in the 80s this weekend for high temperatures, but then for Halloween itself, a cold front is coming through and probably looking at trick-or-treating temperatures in the 60s. So
big difference.
Big difference, yes, very much so. Live look at downtown. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s right now, 55 the current number. Headed to 84 later on this afternoon. That should come your way around 4 or 5 o'clock or so. Looking at mostly sunny skies through the day today across Macon. 55 right now in Macon, Forsyth, Roberta. 57 waking up in Houston County this morning. 60 over in Gordon, 61 in Milledgeville and in Sandersville. Sparta also at 61, 57 over in Wrightsville, and 58 down in McRae. Across the southeast, once again, we are among the coolest, believe it or not. In fact, if not the coolest on the map right now, 55 here in Macon, 62 in Montgomery. Some showers back out near the Mississippi River this morning, but that is going to stay out there. The disturbance that is over the Mississippi River is not coming towards central Georgia, at least over the next few days. We're going to remain pretty much status quo. So mid-70s by the noon hour, and then later in the afternoon. I know Future View is not showing it here, but I do expect to get into the low 80s across our neck of the woods into the night tonight, cooling back down into the 50s once again to get your Saturday morning started on into Saturday afternoon here. Like today, I think we're going to get a couple degrees warmer across central Georgia into the night. Wash, rinse, repeat. Yeah, starting off in the 50s once again for Sunday morning on into Sunday afternoon. Then we get back into the mid 80s for high temperatures. So dry through the weekend on into next week as well. Here we are at 4 p.m. on Monday, still dry across central Georgia. This takes us into Halloween here by about 5 p.m. This is new this morning on the European model, trying to keep some light showers over northern Georgia by about 5 o'clock. And you play this forward to about 10. And this is actually another recent run here. It still clips parts of central Georgia with maybe some very light rain. Earlier, the GFS also did that, but that has since updated and keeps the rain out of here. So all of this to say is there a very slim chance of rain on Halloween? Sure. In fact, it's so slim that I didn't even put it on the 7-day forecast. So I think we're looking at mostly dry conditions and then the chillier weather coming in after that, certainly by Wednesday and then again on Thursday. Here's the hour-by-hour look at today. In the 50s for the next few hours, 70s beginning around the 11 a.m. hour, and then we're on our way to 84 for our high temperature. Should be around 75 for this time of year, so another above-average day. Sunrise right around 7:48. Then for football Friday night tonight, the 80s this afternoon giving way to 70s, 71 or so by the time we wrap things up for football games across central Georgia, but dry across the board, and that continues into the weekend. 85 for a high temperature on Saturday. Any last-minute pumpkins, 86 there on Sunday, after starting off each morning in the mid-50s across central Georgia. Also, Georgia, Florida going on down in Jacksonville, a pretty good forecast there. In fact, a couple degrees cooler than here in central Georgia. Looking at 82 for a kickoff temperature right around 3:30. Of course, if you're not headed down there, you can catch the game right here on 13 WMAZ. So there's the forecast into the next 7 days, and there's that cold front. The Dancing Mummy, pretty happy about it. 76 on Halloween itself. The timing of that cold front could affect those temperatures on Halloween. So if it's any later, any earlier, of course, that's going to affect the high temperature. But then 61 for Wednesday, 62 on Thursday, an overnight low of 36 Thursday morning.